And I'm live way too fast. Way too fast. I just posted something and they threw me straight on live. I hit post and they put me on live. What's up, everyone? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I'm your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, light worker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, witch, guru, yogi. Did I say psychic? I don't know. Messenger of God. In order to keep up with me, you would have seen my post, but I guess I'm late to the ball. I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. Again, this is a perfect example of I'm too busy living my fucking life to even know what's going on in the world around me. Like, I have too much focus on me to even know what's going on with you. But then I saw something, and I was like, oh God, it sucks to be you. What did I see? Something about Snoop Dogg, and I was like, something about Snoop Dogg and backlash, and I look at it and I'm reading it, and it says that motherfucker performed for like some kind of in a supporting role to Trump in this fucking bullshit. Like, I'm like, what? I had to like read it twice. I was like, are you fucking serious? Hey, bro, I can't even imagine how it felt to be you when you saw it. I'm a little late, but I feel the shock. What am I talking about? Pac. He came in the very beginning of my awakening and said he was coming for Diddy. And then Marshall made a fucking video or some shit about it. And he came back and he told Marshall to shut the fuck up, that he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And the very next day is when they pulled charges and everybody knew what was really happening with Diddy. Alright? Okay, now fast forward. A couple months ago, Pac comes to me and he tells me to tell fucking Marshall to get the fuck away from Snoop and Dre. And he starts telling me that they're dirty and that Dre ain't shit and that Snoop's a fucking traitor. And I tried to tell Marshall about his best friends. I already tried to tell him about Fat Neck and he didn't listen. And I still gotta love him. Even though he don't listen, that he's got a whole traitor. It's not the first time, dude. You got Russ and his fucking, you know what I mean? His poisoning his food mother, you know, type shit over there. It's like, I mean, okay. Okay. Anyways, so Pac is adamant about it. You need to fucking walk away from these motherfuckers. If you don't walk away, I have to walk away from you. Again, he is adamant about it. He hasn't told me exactly what. Little by little, I start to get, you know, I see some visions and stuff. I start seeing something's wrong. There's no way this man can be in that position. He's doing something wrong. He's working with the white man to be in a white position. And this is, you better watch your ass. And I keep telling, I'm coming at Marshall left and right about this shit because it's coming in between our fucking connection. It's real and it's coming from my spirit guide, which is pretty much God. You know what I mean? In the sense. And, you know, God to him, of course, and everybody else. And I'm like, dude, he's serious. You need to walk away. And I'm telling him. And he didn't. And I've just like, well, you're a fucking idiot. And it came up again like 2 days ago. They showed me Dre and Snoop's punk ass album sales. And I was like, damn, it must be suck to be friends with them. Like, aren't you seeing this? Like, don't you see this? Like, that Pac was right? Mind you, this is a week after he's seen his own friend, you know what I mean, his dog, performing for the president that he was fucking, so, you know what I mean, trying so hard to stop. I'm sorry, was Marshall not completely, like, did he not step out of his zone and literally go into the presidential zone to support a possible runner-up to stop this shit? And now he sees his homies on the other side rooting for this guy that is literally destroying our whole country right this fucking moment, and he's there, gin and juice. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe this. It sucks to be you. In the sense of, I told it in that video. I was like, you know, he knew me to be the truth until I got to him, and he had no reason to believe this. I had no proof other than proof in the spirit. That's all I have is my inner knowing, and then I talk it, and then it comes to be. I don't know if you noticed, another plane went down today. 3 days later, another plane mysteriously just goes down after, again, I said we're taking down planes. So, who's we? God? Am I doing anything? Was I there when it happened? No, I would think at that time, I think I was asleep, or maybe, who knows where I was. You can check my phone. I always keep the fucking location on it for these kind of reasons. I have an alibi. You know where I was. Anyways, going back to it, it's like, this is fucking... When are you gonna fucking wake the fuck up? It is Friday, and you better wake up this Friday. Like, what? That is crazy. I told him, too, he was, you know what I mean? You're supporting these guys that are bringing you down. How far are you gonna go with your loyalty? How can you have... That's what I mean, is like, if he's... That's what we talked about. He'll do anything for the bag. But that's grimy as fuck. That's grimy. He don't need the money. Why would he do that? Because he supports that shit, bro. He literally supports that man and what he's doing. Why? Because that's good for his ego and it's a good business move for him. What kind of person are you dealing with, bro? Are you kidding me? Like... Sucks to be you. This is not my friend. This is not my friend. But that's what I said too. I was like, that's what Pac said. You're going to get caught up. You're going to be guilty by association to these motherfuckers, bro. And these motherfuckers are in some fucking crazy associations, is what Pac said. He don't tell me everything because I don't ask. I swear I could. I swear I could ask for all the details in the world, but I don't want to know because then it's heavy on me. Something like this. Oh shit, I wasn't ready. This isn't even mine. The only reason it's heavy on me is because it's that moment where I got to be like, I told you so. I find this to be more heavy than the plane crashing. Why? Because that just came out of my mouth. This, we've been pushing out of my mouth for a long time. Pushing him to get the fuck away from them. And that's what I said 2 days ago. Are you taking these deadbeats on tour with you? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my God, Becky. Is that Eminem? Okay, what you gonna do, Eminem? Eminem. I think it's time to fucking take a break. Reevaluate what the fuck is really going on in the world around you right now. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's another thing too. I want to point that out. How do you go from politics back to the fucking mic? You know, we read that earlier in the cards. It was talking about have a bunch of great ideas but never follow through with them. You know what I mean? You stepped into the fucking presidential field. You stepped into politics only to step your ass back. You better step back and take a look at what's really going on here. And I told you not to get into this, but look at what's going on. And they're pulling you into this. You're guilty by association. Why would he do that? There's no reason but bad reasons. All bad reasons. That's your friend, bro? You're friends with a Trump supporter, bro? Like that hardcore? Like a Trump performer? For reals? For reals? For reals? I don't know. Sucks to be you. I was just like, I can't believe it. I was like, oh my God. What's next? I don't know. It doesn't get better. It gets worse. He's not done. Pac is not done. He's not done till they're done. Till it's ash, bro. It's not done. We haven't even seen the undoing of the diddler. We haven't even seen the undoing. And how many more he's taking down with him. This is a whole different thing that came out in left field that none of us knew, and he said, get the fuck out now. Are you gonna get the fuck out now? Fucking shit. I'm not afraid. Or, yeah, I'd be afraid. What the fuck are you doing? That's a shady motherfucker, bro. I mean, as if you had to question that. That's not street. That's not hood, bro. That's calculative. That's, oof. What kind of moves, you know what I mean? If you sat this dude down and had a real talk with him, which I don't think you guys have those kind of man-to-man talks, But if I pulled this dude in my office and I said, I just got one question for you. If I investigated this dude, Mr. Calvin, that ain't looking so kind right now, can you sit down, please? Can you tell me why you performed for the Trump inauguration? It was a business move. Why did you move in that direction? You thought it would be a good move? For who? Who are you trying to... What was the gain? What was the intention? What was the stride to this? Did they call and ask you? Why did you accept that request? I ain't got no hard feelings about it. You don't feel no way about his movements and the way he speaks about our country and the people of it? No, I was just out there to have a, to just spread the love. But he's about hate. No, but why? Why were you there as a supporter to this nonsense? Again, I don't believe you're going to have that adult conversation with him, but maybe have that conversation in your head and get to the end of that conversation and move on. That's some, in the times that we live in right now, I told you that. That's a mark of the beast, and those are some serious, relationship ending conversations. That's how we're supposed to know. Anybody with that kind of mindset, bro, no offense, I respect you. I understand that you're a living being and that you're working out of a place of desperation and gain, and you want all greed, and you want your family to live better than the others, and you have a lot of spite against certain people, places, and things of this country, and you want him to be your cleanup team, and you want him to eradicate all the things you don't like about our country. But me, myself, and I like all parts of our country, and I think that we can learn to, establish a respectability between all parts instead of just eradicating the things we don't like about our country. Now, for those of you that think that eradication is the, answer, I personally see you as a beast and the mark of a beast, and I'm going to go the other direction. You're welcome to your thoughts, your opinions, and what you want from this man to serve you, but he's not serving the greater good of everyone here. He's segregating a certain few that will benefit from his reign. We got 4 years of him reigning, and I'm telling you, that's not water. That's not water. So, in essence, it's like, all of this "I told you so" is not a comfortable "I told you so." It's like, you look so fucking stupid with fucking pie on your face, and I am just here to be like, wipe it off and get out of there before they throw another one, is what I'm saying right this moment. Because there's more to come. You can just sit there looking stupid as fuck. Look like me, being friends with fucking Russ. You friends with this nigga? No, I'm not. Let me explain. God said that I had to show this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you can say the same. You know what I mean? You're a grown-ass man and you don't know. Like, what the fuck? They done told you to walk away from him. Oh, gosh. And that's, like attracts like. Anybody that still supports him is equally marked. That's what I mean. No wonder he follows Jonica. This makes so much sense. Pac knows everything. I don't ask questions. I don't want to fucking know your dirty lifestyles of the fucking rich and filthy famous. Because you're fucking filthy. Oh, my God. And there's a whole nother fucking court case and shit coming from the West Coast. And all of this falls apart and everything. And I'm like, here I am as my last, sound off. Or probably not, because I'll be like, ooh, I told you so, I told you so. I didn't fucking tell you. Pac fucking told you. And that's what I said in the post. Am I crazy? Am I fucking crazy? Or did he not fucking tell you? Where did I come up with that? In my imagination, I could see that this guy was going to be a whole Trader Joe? No, you did that in your song, and then you fucking... See what I mean? They're showing me this story. So apparently you guys had beef during the time when Dr. Dre's having like a midlife crisis and having all these health problems, and you decided to put the beef down, you know what I mean, because your friend was dying, and then you're gonna just forget about the beef and your friend lives and everybody lives and it's all, forget the beef. What's for dinner? What's in mom's spaghetti? What kind of sausage are you having over there, dude? Where's the beef? Are you vegan? I know Royce is. He's over there. He don't want no beef. He just likes to watch everyone else beef. Nika, put your hands up. Put your hands up. You ain't swinging no shit. Put your hands up. Oh God, that's your friend too, bro. Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Royce. You wanna be caught outside? I wouldn't be caught dead with that Nika, dude. You're gonna get dead with that Nika, dude. What are you thinking? Oh, you guys didn't want to listen to me. Now you look like fucking idiots with pie on your face. What's the flavor? I saw the help. Is that a chocolate pie? Is that shit? God. Hey, as evil as I am, it's not. It means it's out of love, but I'm really like, I fucking feel it. I fucking feel it. Like, was that gross ass feeling in my belly? That dragon ass, gotta spit some fire ass feeling. I don't know, bro. What the fuck? I'm disappointed in you. I knew it was gonna come back to bite you, but damn, bro, that one really took a chunk out. Took a chunk. Oh man. I feel for him. I feel so bad for him. As much as, like, that's what it is. I'm gonna laugh at you, but now I gotta figure out a way to get you out of this. Everything's falling apart for him. He's old. He's retired. His mom died. His friends are traitors. I'm always on his ass. Life is just really hard on this guy right now. Oh, Marshall. You just gotta wear your big boy pants, bro. Or put on the old man diaper. You're gonna have to shit yourself on this one, bro. What'd I tell you? You have to change your underwear on this one. Oh. It'll be alright. I mean, I feel so bad for you because, like, everything's falling apart in your hands. But that's what happens is, like, you can see it. I try to tell you. You can stand there and watch it fall apart inside your hands, or you can sail away and watch it, you know what I mean? See the fireworks display as you walk away. It's the same feeling, bro. You're just sitting there like, fuck, there's nothing to go back to. I don't know if Mike's house really burnt down. He's been taking a lot of pictures in some house. He probably has multiple houses. I don't really know if he did. But there's a lot of people, bro, that their whole reality is just, you know what I mean? Even like tonight, that fucking plane landed in a fucking neighborhood. People lost their cars, their houses, their lives. They don't even know yet. Why? Because there's all this jet fuel that's on fire and they can't put out jet fuel. They just have to let it burn out. So people could be possibly burning. Possibly. If you watch the video, again, they were dead at impact, bro. That was probably the scariest ride of their life. They jet fueled straight into the next life, bro. You're like, geez, you insensitive bitch. I mean, I fucking feel it. That's why I'm having this conversation with someone that's living. They don't have to feel how fucked up it is to wake up tomorrow with no car, no job, no house, no limbs. They won't feel it. They're not going to feel this anymore, how much it sucks to be alive. It sucks to be me right now. I'm like, it doesn't make you feel any better knowing that the shit is coming. And that's all you get is a simple nudge. You get a fucking gut feeling that something's wrong and it's time to go. If you've ever sold drugs, bro, and were ever good and didn't get caught, then you should have had that gut feeling. You know what I mean? Like, you got caught. Yeah. I had to learn a lesson. And I learned it that night, and I never did it again, bro. I'm quick at learning those kind of lessons. Like, well, I'm not doing that again. That sucked. Learn your lessons, guys. It's fucked up to see that, you know, and that's what sucks is when, like, someone you love is really going through it and they're just not. You're doing everything you can to help them out of their own shit, but they're just digging themselves in deeper. As much as it's him, I've gone through so many of them. Like, it's like, how can I save you from you? You are the problem, bro. It's not the world around you, it's how you're operating in this world. Don't get me wrong, the world around us is fucked off. But it's not going to stop, and we can't eradicate it. We can't run from it, like Russ. Let's just, like fucking Lewis. Let's just, keep moving so that we don't see anything outside of us. You can't. You got to learn to go inside and find this peace, bro, that I'm trying to show you. Hold on, they're doing the mostest here. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to tell you a secret. Can I tell you a secret? This is just not spiritual. This is visual. I can see it with my own two eyes. The Venezuelans have gotten word that they're coming to get them. And all day, for the last 2 days, they've been doing a lot of fucking work trying to get their cars, maybe because they're supposed to check out too. Oh, I'll tell you about that too. But they've been doing a lot of work to get all their cars running and get out of here. They've been working hard to get out of here. I've been noticing that. I just wanted to tell you that. And that's it. It's like, dude, they're coming for you. They're coming for them. And what's scary is they don't know where they're going to take them. We don't know where they're really going to take them. Are they really going to give them a fucking trip, a ticket back to their own country? What's their country going to do to them when they get there? They've got a lot more fears than, you know what I mean? And that's just... Oh, God, he's threatening everybody's livelihood, and this guy's over here fucking trying to sell you gin and juice at his fucking show, bro. What the fuck, Marshall? You promoted his fucking album. That must hurt so bad. I know how that feels. Do you guys know how that feels? I know how that feels. I relived all that going back to the studio, bro. I had those same fucking Diddy-ass niggas in my life, too. Pac told us in the beginning they were at every studio. It's some bullshit, huh? Pac would know, bro. He knows everything. He's watching. He's keeping an eye out on us. He don't have to tell us everything. He's whispering in everybody's ear. It's those that listen. You know what I mean? He's doing a lot of work. Don't think for any minute those spirits rest. They give me no rest. They be wrestling. Be wrestling the spirits. They say you're demons. Dude, these guys, I mean, seriously. I love them, and, they love you. And that's what I said. They only came through, and, Pac only came through with a couple of warnings. He did warn DJ Khaled. I don't know if he ever knew Khaled or what Khaled was to him or the spirit realm, but he did warn DJ Khaled about Diddy. He didn't send out much warnings, but he sent a very strict warning to Marshall Mathers about these two. And on this Friday, I hope that you hear that message, bro, and it got through. Stop rhyming. I mean, I guess. We're practicing. Are we gonna make an album? I guarantee it could do better than fucking Dr. Dre's and Snoop. Still rhyming. I love it. I love you. I'm sorry. It sucks to be you guys. It sucks to be me if you think about it. Why am I better than you? Because I know God, bro. That's it. I know myself and I know God. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. I told you. I said it in my early reading. I don't trust Russ. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, dude. I don't trust that guy. He's a weirdo. He's a total weirdo. Like, I don't trust you weirdos. Meaning, I don't know you, but I know God. I know God will get you if you fuck with me. I know shit like that, and that gives me peace. You know what I mean? I know that he's always going to do some shit for me, and that goes back to the hotel. So I posted that too. I was like, we're supposed to move out, or I went to go get dinner tonight, and I was like, so we're supposed to leave on, Monday, but the weather's going to look gross in a couple of days. She's like, I know, if that happens, we're just going to try to negotiate something with the city. I said, yeah. She's like, we don't have the staff. We're completely booked with you guys. And if they put you out and then expect us to turn the rooms over in 2 days, we can't do it. She's like, if it's 2 to 3 days, we'll just keep you. If it's more than 3 days, then probably, yeah, we'll let you go because then we can do it. But no. So in that sense, I looked up the weather and it looks like it's going to flip within 3 days. So we're probably not going anywhere. And that's where it is. It's like God's going before me. He's got a plan. I just don't know what he's planning, and I just stay still and wait for the plan to open up. He'll give me clues, and I go off of the blues clues, and I kind of just, chill. I go off those nudges, those feelings. Like, why aren't you at work? I'm not tired. I'm not nothing. He just not to go. And you want to know what I saw? And I even had my daughter in the car. And, I did go and I moved my car, and that's how I knew I wasn't going to work, because I was going to go to the airport. Why would I take her? I could just pick up a ride and make make a quick dollar or two. But I took her with me instead for no reason, just to come. She likes night rides. She's a Sag. She loves to go out in the night and roll down the window and listen to music. So, as I'm going, this is like the 4th time today I've seen it. The light turns green for us, but there's 3 or 4 cars that are still going through this light. It's kind of like some Mexico shit, bro. I've seen that a lot in Mexico. But it happened all day today, where there was like 1 or 2 or 3 cars going through the green lights, meaning they ran their red lights and it's our green. And there could have been so many impacts in that, right? So we saw it again when we were going down Tower. There's always fucking accidents down Tower, bro. Always. And so I saw that, and then I came back, and I just didn't have any inclination to get in my car and drive. But that's when it is when the drive comes, you're just like, all right, I got a feeling it's time to go. And that's what I said in that post. It's like when the spirit moves you, when you hear the spirit, when somebody comes and tells you, gives you a message and says, hey, my spirit guide said, you know what I mean? First, look at the person. Is this person smoking meth? Are they being guided by the spirit regularly? Do they walk in the spirit, or they're just telling you how you should live your fucking life? You know what I mean? In essence, don't be just following people's advice. But secondly, it's like, you have to, that's what your intuition is. It's feelings. It's feelings. How do I feel about this? I feel like I need to do something. But my mind's telling me no, but my body. That's what it is. It's like your mind's going to try to stop you, but your your inner knowing, your heart is telling you to do something. And that's where we're at a Friday. And right now I'm like, you better do something, bro. How bad is you going to let this get? This is bad. Bad to the bone. Wow, 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 wow. From the day I was born. Okay, enough. White boy music. Such a frequency, Marshall Mathers. No, I love it, bro. I'm so sorry for you. I know how it feels, dude, to wake up and see that, the people you thought you knew, you have no idea. And you start questioning them, and you hate yourself to even be, involved. You're like, I don't even want nothing to do with this. I can't believe I ever fucking... Yeah, bro, you've watched me do these a million times. It's your turn. I pass the mic to you. Or I guess the fucking walker. At first I saw the little baby walkers that you put him in, but then I realized he was old, and I thought I saw an old walker, and I started really laughing. I'm gonna change your diaper either way. You wanna hear a funny joke? This is true. I had this little homeboy named Pillow. Pillow had a crush on me too. And Pillow was my ex-husband's friend. They were the same age. And Pillow made jokes. He'd always make jokes about our age difference. He was like, damn, you got out of diapers just in time to change hers. I promise to keep you fresh and clean. I'm such a funny one, aren't I? I love you, dude. I'm sorry. Ego deaths suck, dude. Your brain explodes. Your fucking heart explodes. Your reality explodes. Did you die? Dude, I swear I think I did. I have the internal feeling that I did. I'm still physically here, but I'm pretty sure I died. Yeah, I died. And then that's it transformed me forever. Where am I supposed to go from here? I guess I'm gonna have to be born again. I'm a dork, huh? It's really true. That's why I was people be like, I went through an ego death. I'm like, one whole ego death? Man, you got a long ways to go. I'm so proud of you. Did you shit yourself? You want to take a bath? Talk about your childhood. Such a freak, aren't I? I'm the type of freak you guys need in your life, bro. It's so funny. They made me just perfect, right? I mean, really. Hey, don't be that guy. If I come in and I tell you some shit, bro, it's because somebody, the Holy Spirit told me, and it's to help you. I don't care. I don't fucking want to know. They tell me, and it's my job, bro. It's just my job. And if I give you, you know what I mean? If I give you something, it's for you, and you need to do something about it. And, it's usually going to be something hard like that. Like, you need to get out now. I don't know. And again, I mean, it happens all the time. All the time. It's a tower card. You can watch anybody pull the tower card. It pulls all the time. And the essence is things have to fall apart so that they can fall together. So they can come together. Right? The knowing is just being prepared for it so you're not so shocked. And even then you're shocked, but you have this, well, I told you. Okay, well, I wasn't listening. It's going to come down. You can either take that Six of Swords, which is the transition. You can just transition out of it on your own. Or you can stand in it and watch it all crumble around you. Which I think, to be honest, I'd have to guess is just twice as terrifying than just walking away from it and letting the mess fall. Just, looking back at it. And I have that's how I describe it. It's like, it's a journey. And it's like, you get to this place, especially, I was looking up at the moon. I wanted to take a picture, but it's already past the mountains. It was the high Priestess moon. It was the crescent moon. And it's like, you get to this place in your life where you feel comfortable. You're like, damn, I finally, my bills is paid, I made some friends. I'm finally where I need to be, you know what I mean? Everything feels good right now. And then all of a sudden there's that knock on the door of bad news. And it's like, you gotta go. Like, oh man, I just made this my shit, bro. No, you gotta go right now. And what is that knock? It's a knock in your heart. It's your spirit telling you gotta go. And you're like, I don't want to go. But it just keeps getting stronger and stronger. You gotta go. You gotta go. And so you start getting ready to go, and you start saying your goodbyes, and you have no idea where you're going and why you gotta go. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what anyone's doing. I told you they're just fucking with their cars real heavy. So you get ready and you go, and you don't know where you're going. You just leave. And then right before you leave, they tell you where you're going, but you're scared. You don't know what you're going to do when you get there. But you got to follow this. So you're on the way there, and you look back, and you can literally see it on fire. In the sense of, you can see that where you were was nothing, and it was just a burning pile of shit. Right? And then if you're like me, you can see karma coming in as you leave. You can literally see the fucking bombs landing as you leave. But ultimately, that's that feeling, is like where you're leaving from, you can see was no good anyways. But you're still heartbroken because you don't know where you're going. You only have, you know what I mean? You only have a vision. And you have no plan. And that's the adventure. Think about Moana. She had never really sailed, but she always wanted to sail. It was just inside of her. And she finds out that it's in her blood. That it is in her blood to do this. That she's not crazy. That it was always in her blood. And as the princess, the queen of it was always in her blood, passed down. She just didn't understand why she was different. Why can't I just be happy here? Why do I always want to just take off and be on the road and be an adventurer?
Worst headache ever.
Okay, it could be your glasses, a lack of water, or...
There's no water.
Yeah, you probably should drink some liquids. I'm on the live. I tell you all the time how to take care of this. I can give you a headache pill if you'll swallow it. There's no water. She's crazy, bro. You're talking about there's no bottled water? You might have to drink the tap water. That's crazy. She's going to send me to the store. You watch this. Anyways, that's why she came out here. Like, I always tell her, do you want me to take you to the emergency room? They're just going to try to give you a pill. It's the same thing. I got that pill in the bathroom. She just doesn't want to take it. But going back to it is like, yeah, you don't fully know. You know, Moana, she's like, she'd never really done it before, and the first time she did it, she got fucked up. She was like, you're right, I should have never tried. And no, the feeling was like, no, I gotta try harder. But yeah, the first time you fuck yourself up trying. First couple times you feel really fucked up trying, but you gotta try harder. And then once you're gone, you know what I mean? Once you're out of Shawshank, you're not going back. You gotta keep running, otherwise, you know, they're gonna get you. What is they? Your old life that you just let go of is calling for you. It wants to pull you back into it, which is what? The people, the places, the memories. You just want to go back to where you came from because you don't know where you're going. You just want to be safe again. You want to, you know what I mean? You want your friends, you want your house, you want your reality back. There's nothing to go back to because you know if you go back to it, you'll have to go back to being unhappy. And you've worked too hard to get out of it. You're not fully happy right now, and that's a Saturday. You're not going to be happy about it taking off. But later you find joy in it, and you get to a new place, and you make new friends, and you get comfortable again, but only to leave again and have another adventure. It's how I live my life. It's not how I wanted to, and it was I've had many cries about, you know, not being able to hold on to anything as soon as I grab something, and that's where I've learned is the art of detachment. If I don't hold on, then I can have more time. As long as I don't have to hold on to this, I can have more time with it. But the second I act like I need it, they're going to show me I don't. And that's the joy in it. You know what I mean? And then you're capable of letting things go because you've let so many things go and you've gone to so many lands. And that's what I told my daughter again. We were driving. I was like, you know, if we would have stayed in Oklahoma, you might have finished the school year. Her and her boyfriend have broken up at least 3-4 times. He said some mean things. All kinds of stuff has happened. You know what I mean? In this time of her little relationships with the people that she left. But I was like, I might have got a job. We might have got a house. But we really wouldn't have, nothing really would have changed. It was like, look at all the places we've been. Like, I really think about Las Vegas, all that walking. And I turned to her, I said, you fully experienced Las Vegas. Because little do you know, baby, that's what they always do. You go and you stay at the Strip and you stay at a hotel. But then you spend your whole trip at Las Vegas walking around the hotel and seeing other hotels or walking down the Strip. She said, yeah. I said, yeah, that's what everyone does. You did what everyone does. And now you have the memory to remember it. She remembers her heart attack grill. You know, we've done so many things, and it's like, if we would have stayed there, maybe we could have made it comfortable, but we weren't comfortable where we were. We were just trying to make ourselves comfortable there, trying to find a way to be comfortable there. And now we've got to a place where we can be comfortable anywhere. But we also know that, you know, like I told them earlier, if we go back to the car, it's our comfy car. We know how to make it, and I brought her back with me, and she sat in the car while I moved it and stuff. It's like, you know, this is our comfy spot, but we can go anywhere and make it comfy. You know, home is where our heart is, and we're not looking for our heart. We're not looking for our home. We can make home anywhere, and we've learned that. You know, we didn't have a home there. You know what I mean? The truth, we were living with Mr. Plum. We didn't have a home. And so, yeah, we still haven't found, you know, our own home. And that's why it's like, I'm going to buy us a home that nobody will take from us and we can take everywhere. That's why we're doing it this way. Because God is going to keep moving us. You know what I mean? Because why? Because there's too much adventure. There's people out there that need my word. The outreaching that I do, I don't always tell you, but I can't go outside without attracting people. And what do I talk to them about? That's the outreach. They reach out to me and I reach into them, and I plant seeds of hope, inspiration, understanding, compassion, drive, fire. Everywhere I go, I get to meet some people, and I get to, you know what I mean? It's an adventure for me, but you know, I am the gift. It's a gift to meet these people and go on these, to have these adventures. But I am a gift to this place as well. I do a lot of ceremonial work. There's nobody that can do what I do. And they need me to do that. They need me to clean the lands. They need me to wake up the ancestors. They need me to speak for the tribes. They need me to, make the offerings to the animals. They need me to speak to the people. They need me to put my love and light in these places. And again, it was always my dream, and it looks like it's all coming back together again. Because the dream was I was always going to get me a cool-ass RV, and I was going to travel and do shows. You know what I mean? I was going to be, as music. And they're bringing back the music. So it looks like it's not going to be as distorted, but it doesn't mean... What that means is there's more than just the music. Because I'm not Lucky the Phoenix. I'm the High Priestess Phoenix. I'm the High Priestess Phoenix no matter where I go and what I do. What are you going to get at my show? You're going to get God and a whole bunch and a whole bunch of my dirty vibes, my dark humor, all of that, all my cutthroat stuff. But in the essence, it's all of that, but it all goes back to being guided by the Spirit. My Spirit has been guiding me from the beginning, and when it comes to you, it's important. It's chosen to, it's using me to help you. But it's going to hurt. But I show you that you can do it, and that there's an adventure waiting for you, that God's waiting for you. He's waiting for you to take those steps. He's the one he's totally laying a yellow brick road for you. But he has to put this, he can't put that down he cannot put these brand new bricks down on the foundation, that you have. So he has to break it down. So, to Marshall and to all of you, the breaking is part of it. It's the first part of alchemy, is breaking it all down. Breaking down the raw substances, and to see what you have left when it's all done. It's a long process of them tearing you apart, the layers of your entire being, to put you back together as a whole soul from, all of your layers of time. But really, the layers that we're taking off are just your skin and your memories and your hard feelings about shit. Bad people, situations, clothes that you should probably get rid of. Just downsizing in the sense of only for a huge upgrade. You have to go through a huge downsize for an enormous upgrade. Okay? But in essence, as I told Russ, it's like, I can't force you. But the forces outside of you are going to push you in the right direction. And that's what it is. It's like, do you want them to force you, or do you want to do this on your own and have the pride of, saying and everyone's like, you lost. No. I sacrificed everything. That's the difference between me and you. I didn't lose anything. I gave it up willingly out of faith and hope, like Job. I knew what God said. Some of it I cried about. It's so goofy. There's a couple of them that really stand out to me. My hats. I have one hat now that I wear all the time. I don't care what I'm wearing. My hats. That one time, my blanket. I literally cried really hard about that blanket, dude. No, it's my only thing I have left from my house. It's like, it's not you. You have a new blanket. We'll buy you new hats. You'll have a new house. Stop holding on to shit. Let's go. It's funny to say, guys, but I can take you back to those videos where, I'm devastated. I done lost my whole house, and all I care about is my accessories. I don't have no birth certificates, no social security cards. I ain't got shit, bro. I lost everything. Pictures. I burnt most of it. Literally, they told me to do that one day, too. But, I lost everything. And there's just little things. It's this one little thing really meant the most to me. Yeah, that's exactly why we had to take that away from you, so you could stop treasuring such stupid things. It was a hat. These hats I bought for myself for Christmas and birthday, and that's why they were so important. They were gifts to myself. It's not like they were expensive. I bought them at Ross. Just for less, bitch. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But, it was just like, these were things that made me me. My blanket. Why was the blanket a big deal? If you spend as much time in bed as I did, and that's when I got to Chris's house. All I wanted to take was that bed, bro. I was sleeping on a blow-up mattress after I lost my house and shit. And I came back, and God gave me it was like a very expensive mattress. I think it was I don't know. It's in my videos, and I will go looking for it one day. But it was the most amazing bed. And I was like, all I want to take with me is this bed, like a magic carpet. Like, if I could just take this bed with me. And then instead, I can't take the bed, so I'm crying about the blanket. Okay, so what's funny is that blanket, I'm sitting there and I have a brand new king size blanket, a beautiful white blanket with matching pillows and all of this. And I've got this old scrubby blanket that I've been carrying from my old house that I had on my bed for 3 years. And they're like, we've just given you a brand new blanket. And I'm like, I can't let it go. And they're like, that makes no sense. You have no room. So I take this big brand new white blanket, right? Now here's a funny story. When I get back to Colorado, it's cold, so we need more blankets, right? So then I go and I get, because we're in the camp, we're in our tent. I go and get another big ass king size blanket, right? It's a like a tannish reddish one, like it's a dark like wood color blanket. So then I have 2 big king size blankets. But then after we start camping, it's too many blankets in the car. So I have this tan one and this white one that I've been carrying that, from Chris's house, that's been my blanket and pillows that I used at Mr. Plum's house. That is my blanket and my pillows. And I'm sitting there, and it just makes more sense to get rid of the white one because we're in the car and they keep spilling shit on it and I keep having to wash it because it's staining, to keep this darker colored complexion, bigger blanket that's actually thicker. And it was easy that time. I washed it at the laundromat and I left it there for whoever could take it. But it's like you learn how to detach of such things. So, true story, like I'm losing accessories. I don't know where my scarf is. The same scarf that I've had since the beginning of all of this is gone. And I just let it go. I'm like, but you have so many other scarves. I would have been so attached to it. I literally have been wearing that scarf since I left my house. It was like little by little, everything that I had from back then it's just disappearing. The clothes I had no longer fit. You know what I mean? Everything that I had from that life is literally disappearing. But only so I can have more, better ones. I wear better clothes. Me and my daughter wear the same clothes. I know now what her size is because she's smaller than me. I never knew what her size was. I'm like, well, I can take the pants and put them up to my waist and know that if it fits my waist, it's too big for her. If it's a little bit smaller, then it'll fit her perfectly. You know what I mean? We're in the same size. Like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Little things like that. You gotta let go. You know what I mean? Marshall letting go of his friends means he's gonna have time to make new friends. It's gonna be weird. It's weird making friends. It's hard to make friends, obviously. I'm your friend. But in the sense of, just means you're gonna have better friends. Better, you have to create an opportunity for better rather than just losing it. You know what I mean? You're destined for better. God wants better for you. And he's going to force better on you. It's like, Kobe, I'm going to force you to be better. And that's kind of it. It's like you have your free will not to see that this is you're free to feel however you want about it and try to force to go whichever way you want. But ultimately, God is trying to force you in the right way, not the wrong way. And that's what this all goes back to. I can't save you from you. You're the problem. You're getting in your own way, not trusting yourself, not believing in yourself, not listening to the Spirit. It wants great things for you, and all you want is the same old shit you've been wanting. That's all I gotta say about that. Hey, I love you guys. On that note, I'm going to go to bed early because I can. because I can, and not because I'm exhausted, and not because, you know what I mean? Usually I go to sleep because I'm exhausted. It's like, oh God, I need to just close my eyes. I can barely take my clothes off. I have to go to sleep. Or it's like, I'm hurting or I'm crying or something. I feel good. I'm going to rest because I feel good and not because I feel bad. And that's a good thing too. We got that card in the 10-day forecast is rest and repose. You know what I mean? Take a break. Take a rest. You got a lot of inspiration. If I got it, you got it. You're probably getting some great ideas, especially from hearing me talk and everything. And you do know it. Right now, we really need leaders. We need people to step it up and be different and be loving and compassionate. But you can't be something that you haven't figured out inside of yourself. If you're ready to figure it out in yourself, that is my department. I can help you there. I can help inspire you to keep going and do the hard work. As far as what God wants for you, if you're going to try to do some shit that I know God didn't tell you, you're going to end up, meeting me in my mouth. Be like, God didn't say that. You're lying. God does not want you. Let's talk about this. And that goes back to the rest of you trying to compete with music. God doesn't want you to compete with me. He wanted this for you, and you didn't want it, so now he put it on me. And I'm happy to oblige because that's something that we have in common. We like to create music. I was a little too busy to do it, but he's gonna free up something. I mean, something's got to change in my where's their time for music? He's gonna make time. It's his time, father time and shit. And that's it. One day he'll tell me what to do. Like, he'll send me the right beats. He'll send me, that's what I mean. It's like, you don't have to do the work. Let him do the work. And we do the hard work, which is sitting around with our shit-ass feelings all day. It's some hard-ass work, bro. But it works. And he works, and everything works. Unless you want to go to work on Monday. Hey, that was hella funny when I said that in my video earlier. I really got to go to work this weekend. But in the sense of when he gives me the strength and the will, I'm happy to oblige. Forcing myself to do something I don't want to do is, I don't want to do it. So I'm not going to be good at doing it if I don't enjoy what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But when I get that burst of energy, yeah, bro, I want to totally get in my car and turn up the music and meet people. But not always. Not when I'm working on me. I don't want to meet you. I want to meet me. Meet to nice you. Hey, I love you guys. I'll meet you in the morning. Hopefully you went through some shit and you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully. If you're not ready, I'm not trying to push you. I'll push you again next week. I will push you every week. But I have new people and you might not be ready for this kind of hard work. Man, don't let them freak you out. They're celebrities. They have a lot of damage to them. And me, I have a lot, we're damaged. We have a lot of karma is what it is. We've been through a lot of damaging karma. So it's a little bit harder to walk in the light when you've been so dark for so long. But for some of you, this is going to be easy breezy. You're really like, it ain't shit to cut a bitch off kind of attitude, and you have no problem with this type of shit. You're not a clingy person. You don't really struggle with codependencies and materialism and all of these things. You're going to be great at this. You're going to be great at inspiring others how to do this if you've got that, I don't give a fuck attitude. The real truth is we really give a fuck about a lot of shit, and it's got us fucked up. You know what I mean? And then that's where you want to be like me, like I don't give a fuck. But that doesn't mean I don't. It means that, I've learned to choose my battles wisely and try not to care because I care too much. You know what I mean? And so, hey, I love you guys. Good luck with that. Marshall, same time, next rhyme. I love you. Laters. Bye.